Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, yes, welcome to the Transgendered Chef. I am the Transgendered Chef, Diana Clarion. All right, cooking spree today. What we are going to be doing now is another simple recipe. It's not exactly as simple as it looks, however. You may either have seen or will see a recipe that was not exactly as simple as I had planned when I forgot a step. So hopefully I won't do something like that here. Alright, but what we are going to do is make a macaroni salad. What? So simple? Well, I'm going to make a macaroni salad with mayonnaise that I made myself. Okay, that's the good part. I happen to like my own mayonnaise. I prefer it to the stuff that you get at the grocery store. Just as a better flavor as far as I'm concerned. And it looks better too. It's not that white bleh, as you'll see. It's going to be a pretty yellow, tasty, and yummy and stuff. That's what it's going to be. Yeah. All right. So what are we going to do here to get started with the mayonnaise? All right. We want for each cup of mayonnaise, we want 2 eggs. Okay, 2 eggs. And I brought these up to room temperature because the whole thing mixes up better if the eggs are at room temperature over them being cold. It's unfortunate that here in the U.S. the eggs are kept cold because they are scrubbed clean, and in doing that, the coating on the shell that protects the eggs from spoilage, etc., is gone. And then it's a choice. I mean, I've had the eggs both ways. You can have the eggs with the chicken crap on them. My ex's cousin used to, he may still do, run an egg ranch, and we used to get the fresh eggs from him, and I will tell you that stuff is really, really good. It doesn't necessarily look appetizing to everybody, oh, but they are so tasty. So tasty, yes. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, these guys come up to room temperature, and then the other stuff we're going to do with the mayonnaise, lemon juice. For each cup, we will have 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Yeah, and then, let's see, I mentioned the eggs, I mentioned the lemon juice, and of course, the oil. Now you're going to want a neutral oil. Let me go get a, yeah, over here. You're going to want a neutral oil. You don't necessarily want one that has a flavor of its own. So you would use, say, a vegetable oil, like so, over an olive oil. The mixing is the same, but the flavor is quite different. Alright, so what I haven't yet mentioned is ammonia. There you go. Okay, I poured a little more than I wanted to use, and what I haven't yet told you is that for each cup of mayonnaise, you'll use a cup of oil, and I am making 2 cups. So we have for the whole smear here, We have the 2 cups of oil. We have what will be 4 teaspoons of lemon juice. We have the 4 eggs. And then we have some salt. A little pinch of salt's going to go into this stuff. That helps hold it together. Now, the chemistry of this thing, the chemistry and the physics, we're going to use the egg yolks. And we're going to separate the eggs and use just the yolks, and have the albumin for some other purpose. The egg yolks contain an emulsifier. The egg yolks contain lecithins. And these are interesting little molecules. They're kind of like soap, where one end of the molecule is hydrophilic, it likes water. The other end is lipophilic, it likes oil. And the 2 ends will get into the watery substance of the mayonnaise, and the other end will get into the oil and bind them together. And this is a common technique in a lot of cooking. Just use an emulsifier to hold oil and water together. So what we're going to do now is to get started on that. Let's get camera 2 in on this and get started. Okay, here we are. Yeah, we got the nice little close-up going and everything, and let's do some egg stuff. As I say, we're going to separate the eggs. Just a little crack. Carefully pull the shell apart. Ay, caramba! Ah! Okay, that's not what I wanted. Well, this is another one for the blooper. Come on, you. There you go. There you go. All right. This egg is going to be on the cold side, but there's really not much I can do about that, is there? Okay, let's try this again. Ha! Crack. Carefully. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to pull that out and drop that in here. All right, there you go. Still not exactly what I wanted, but it's going to have to do. Because I actually separated the egg over the wrong bowl. I usually, where did I put my towel? I have no idea where I put my towel. There it is. It fell down. Usually like to make mayonnaise in a glass bowl. So we'll take care of that. Okay. See if this one will do any better. Holy hell. Okay, this is actually working better. I'm not sure you guys can see, but yeah, we slipped the yolk back and forth. Oh, come on. Come on. You want to crack it enough to make it easy to pull the shell apart. Oh my, when the shell doesn't come apart easily, you have things like happened earlier. Yeah, there we are. All right, is that one actually worked out the way I like it working? Yeah, there we are, there we are. Now I'm going to rinse my fingers. I'm going to rinse the damn bowl. I suggest you folks don't necessarily rinse out the bowl that way. If you can, use the albumin for something else, please do. Waste not, want not, all that Little Richard's Almanac stuff and everything else. And is it Poor Richard? There we go. Little Richard is somebody else. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of mixing back and forth on this thing too. All right. Okay, I need to do a little something over here. There we are. There we are. Beste naya korsa doblegi nistabalokopatiando. I have no idea what that means. If you do, great. I recommend you seek help. Oh my. All right, now we have the 4 teaspoons of lemon juice here. Gonna go in here. Gonna go in here as soon as I get this damn thing open. I have fingernails and I still can't do it. Damn it. It's 1, 2, 3. There's 4. I see the lemon juice is getting a little dark, so it's a good thing I bought more for other uses. Come on, you. Now we're going to grab a whisk. Yeah, we are going to grab a whisk. Oh my, oh my. There we are. And we're going to whisk this stuff up really, really nicely. Now to this, we are going to add oil, teeny, teeny bit at a time. All the while whisking like crazy. And this is the part a lot of people don't like about making your own mayonnaise, because I will admit, it's a little tedious. I mean, you cannot dump the entire bolus of oil into into the proto mayonnaise because it won't mix up right. You've got to do it a bit at a time. You've got to be patient about it. Now, as it starts to build up some volume, as it starts to build up some body, you can add it a little more at a time. And what I'm going to do here is get the last of this egg yolk out of the bowl. There we are. See, it's a good thing. Tiny bit by tiny bit. Okay. Now, if you find the mayonnaise getting too thick, which I assure you does not happen very often, you can add a little more oil. You can add a little bit of water, as is your taste. Okay, now, one of the things you're going to notice when you're making your own mayonnaise is that it will look nothing like that stuff that comes out of a jar from the grocery store. Okay, that stuff is spackle, useful for patching holes in drywall. It is not to be considered edible. This stuff is a lovely, lovely, lovely sauce. It is a lovely yellow from the lovely egg yolks. And the eggs, yes, absolutely. The eggs give it a delicate flavor all its own. Come on, you. We're about halfway there here. Just little bit by little bit. Yeah, you can do it, as I say, you can do it a little more than drop-wise at this point. But you need to see to it that everything is nicely blended. And as I've said before, I'll say it again, I prefer this stuff to the plaster of Paris preparation that comes out of the grocery store. Not everybody is going to have the time to do this every time, but please, please consider doing it occasionally, because this is really good. This is really good stuff. And almost there. Yeah, we've got about 100 cc's to go here. And I cannot stress too much, make sure it's well blended. Well blended. By the way, you can make a wonderful, wonderful salad dressing with this stuff. Which I'll get to eventually. As soon as I get past this day, which seems to be the day that everything works badly, everything seems to fall apart on me. Oh my, you ever have one of those days? Yeah, nobody ever told me that you'd have 365 of them in a row for a year. Oh, yay. All right. Almost there. He's almost there on the egg thing. Yeah, the egg thing in there. It's got the egg and the thing. Look at that. Look at that. I tell you, it's some amazing stuff. Oh, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Moo. There it goes. There it goes. And I didn't screw everything up. Just a couple things, that's all. Now look at that consistency. It actually flows, but it does form peaks. Just what you want. Now, this is going to go into the defriginator to firm up a little bit. Then we'll come back. So see you in a minute or two. How's that sound? Okay, kids. The mayonnaise has been chilling nicely in the defriginator, and I am, as a matter of fact, going to get it out right now. We'll go in here. And how do you like this stuff? I hope you can see it well enough. It is just so good. Absolutely. Set that over there. Now I've got some water boiling up over on the stovetop. We are going to bring some elbow macaroni to the boil. Just plain old elbows, nothing special. And as well, we are going to have some additions to the wonderful macaroni salad. We're going to have an onion. Red onion for color, no other reason. A couple ribs of celery, 1 or 2. Red bell pepper. I happen to have a whole bunch of these lying around, so I'm going to throw one in. And I still have some shredded carrots left in the bag, so this is going to go in. And as far as the macaroni is concerned, I am going to use probably half a pound. The last time I made this, a pound was too much for the mayonnaise I made. So I'll go with half. And if I want more, I can make more. How's that sound? All right. Yeah. Next thing, we are going to do some slicing. We are going to do some slicing. Yes, we are going to slice things all up little bits like that for you. Oh my. Okay, what do we have here? I'm going to reach over, grab a bowl, which I should have grabbed earlier. What else can go wrong today? I like it. Alright, yeah, this is over here. I'm going to slice up the pepper into reasonably small pieces. Don't need to mince it, but neither should the pieces be each half the pepper. For what it's worth, I am told that although all capsicum are rich in vitamin C, I am told the red peppers have more than any of the others. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case or not, but this is what the renal dietitian tells me. So I'll just put it out there for you. Alright, get all these nice seeds out of here. These won't kill you the way habanero seeds will, but still, you know. Slice. Slice. And slice. Yeah! Looking good. All right. Yay. Slice this into strips, and then gather the strips together and slice them into bits. Oh my. There we are. Rinse and repeat. It's just something that can go quickly. Hey, I said quickly. I don't know, this thing is being a foo-foo. That's what it's being. I see water vapor starting to come off the pot of water. But it is not yet to a boil. Okay, these are already shredded, but I'm going to size them down a little bit. Oh my. Starting to see going dark a little bit here. pick some of those out while the rest of them are not horrible. So, okay, if this is what goes wrong here, that'll be all right. Okay. Yay. Now, where were we? Yeah, we were back here. And gather these into a pile. And just go hack chop. Oh, yay. Okay, that's looking good. I've seen worse. Yes, I have. And a rib or two of the wonderful celery. I'll do 2. Okay, get the dry ends off. The only reason to take those off and get rid of them is they are dry. We'll go to the thin slices here. Come on, you can do this. Yes, you can. Okay, and then this goes into the clarion. That stuff out of the way, so I can make room for some more slicing. Hey, you. Do not to in the way to getting to making. No, you don't know to that to doing to making. No. You eat that foo-foo. That's what it is. Yes. Okay, that'll go into the clarion later. And we have the anya. Yes, we do. Nice and red for color, as I said before. Okay, we're going to hack this up a little bit. Go into slices. And the slices into bits. Meanwhile, the water is still coming to the boil. That's the amazing thing about water. It has oops, I believe the second highest latent heat of all the substances out there. I think only ammonia requires more heat to raise its temperature a single degree. All right, so now here, we're still coming to the boil here, guys. So while I munch on these celery ends here. Oh, look! Ha ha! I made a liar of me. How do you like that? Okay. As I said, this is a 1 pound box. So, okay, I will measure this out. Okay, we're doing about 3 cups, so about 1.5 cups, and then the rest of it is going to go into a container for later. I'm thinking something to do with it. But it's always nice to have these glass containers. This, if memory serves, came from IKEA. I think they were not very expensive. Okay, this is about 2 cups. I'm going to take a little bit out. Some of it's going to hit the floor. All right. Yeah, it'll be all right. Into the water it goes. Now, I'm using a pot that's rather larger than some might expect. Let me stir this. There it goes. Set the timer for 10 minutes. Yay! Yeah, set the timer for 10 minutes, let that thing go over there, and the pot is larger than one might think to use because that stuff expands as it boils. It absorbs the water, it expands, and you'll get several times its dry volume. And in a pot that you at first think is going to fit and everything, it's going to end up boiling over. And you really don't want that because it's a mess. You have to clean up the stove, all this happy stuff. So instead, you use a pot, twice, 3 times the size you think you need. And it turns out to be just right. And you're all good. Good stuff. We got 9 minutes to go. Let's cut out and then come back. Sounds good. Be right back. Alrighty, we're coming to the end of the boil here. What I'm going to do is reach down and get colander so I can do some draining of the macaroni when the time comes. Here we are. get some of this out of the way here so I can place everything. There we go. All right. Yeah. We're good. We are good. Okay. 25 seconds to go. How do you like that? And let's reach over and get the mayonnaise. Get that within reach. You go over here. Yep, that's what it does. 4, 3, 2, 1. Uh-huh. Oh, shut up. There we go. There we go. How do you like that? This is just going to get poured. Oh, yay, it all came out. It's another nice thing. When you don't have the pot totally full of stuff, there's less tendency for it to stick to the bottom. I'm going to rinse it just a tiny little bit. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, look. It's all over the places. That's what it is to is on into. Wait a minute, what did I do with my, I don't know what I did with my mix. Oh, there it is. It's right there. All right, let's get in here. Come here, you. There's a lot of stuff in here. It usually doesn't stay in here like that. Come on, you can do this. Yes, you can. Okay, looking good, looking nice, looking tasty. Tasty and yummy and nutritious and delicious, huh? All these wonderful things over here. They get duplicated into the bowl with the stuff. And I'm going to toss it just a bit to start getting things mixticated. All right, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Now this had better really work out here, because this is the second take here, because the first time around there was just hopelessly little mayonnaise. All right, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. If it reminds you of lemon pudding, it reminds me of lemon pudding too. So this doesn't taste like it. All right, stir, stir, mix, mix. And yeah, this is working out better than the other one did. Uh-huh. So, when you look at original recipes, that are not mine, understand that they may be lacking in proportions sometimes, because the original recipe I used for this stuff left the macaroni salad extremely dry. This, however, is not dry. This is good. Going to slam this into the defriginator again, chill it down, and we'll do some sampling. Sound good? I hope so, because I think it is. Be right back. And we is down to chilling to making, and here is the wonderful macaroni salad. Yes, I got it right this time. It's amazing. I surprise myself sometimes. Now comes the most important part of this entire enterprise, and that thing is the taste test. Yes, we have to taste this stuff and see how bad it is. Oh my, look at that. Yeah, plenty of mayonnaise. All kinds of tasty and colorful and nutritious vegetation over here. Yeah, look at that. It is looking darn good. And I have to wonder where the hair came from. Yeah, let's see everything go wrong today. All right, now we're talking. Hey, I'm the one who's eating this stuff. I'm not worried. Get ourselves a little of this. Yeah. That'll do. That will indeed do. Okay. Get you out of the way. I need a spoon or a fork or something. Yes, I do. And I is gonna go over here. And I is going to get the fork, and I is going to dig in. I most certainly am. Yes, I is. All right. So now, what the hell am I doing? I have no idea what's got into me lately. Oh, give this a shot, huh? Yeah. Even if I have to say it myself, it's damn good. I like it. Oh man, while I chow down on this, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you got a little something out of this, even if a chuckle, on my screw-ups. And please consider being a patron. Yes, Sylvia says please consider being the human's patron so the Sylvia can get some cat food. Also known as Chicky. And again, thank you, everyone. Thank you much. I love doing these things, and I'll just keep doing them as long as you keep liking them. How's that sound? In the meantime, thanks a lot, troops. See you on the other side.